The central government has told the Supreme Court it is ready to extend the deadline to link Aadhaar to March 31st. That deadline was December 31st, especially for your bank accounts. Meenakshi is on the phone line. Meenakshi, there are multiple aspects to what happened today. Is this first for linking it to bank accounts, or are other aspects also included when the government extends the deadline? And when is the next hearing? When will there be a decision on this?
Well, Tanvi, this is indeed in the backdrop of the relentless coverage of Mirror Now, and this is some relief for those people who have been running scared thus far. This is the Government of India's undertaking before the Supreme Court that for those people who do not have an Aadhaar card, the government is willing to extend the window for linking Aadhaar to essential services like mobile phones, banking records, and also other welfare schemes till the 31st of March 2018. Of course, even today, there is no clarity when indeed the Supreme Court will begin hearing final arguments on this subject. That is what we will learn of forthcoming Monday when the Attorney General reverts to the Supreme Court. Alongside, what is very interesting is even today before the Supreme Court, the government was opposing extending the deadline for those people who are already in possession of an Aadhaar card. So the argument that was made out was the government is showing flexibility, willing to extend the deadline only for those citizens who do not have an Aadhaar card yet. But for those people who are in possession of an Aadhaar card, the government has shown reluctance, Tanvi. That is what the Attorney General will be getting instructions and clarity from the government when he reverts to the Supreme Court on Monday, forthcoming Monday. But that apart, what has been assailed today before the Supreme Court is the fact that this is a matter which has been pending for a substantial amount of time. And now that there is clarity that right to privacy is indeed a fundamental right, because of which our viewers will recall this entire issue was in cold storage, the Supreme Court should go ahead and hear at the earliest these slew of petitions that have been filed. One, Tanvi, is challenging the constitutional validity of Aadhaar itself. And there are other bunch of petitions which are again challenging different aspects. One is the linking of Aadhaar to bank accounts and mobile phones. Then again, there is a separate petition which is challenging the linking of Aadhaar to only mobile phones. But again, it is all very closely intertwined. So the moot question that really needs to be settled is whether the Aadhaar Act is a violation of privacy or not. So for all practical purposes, while the matter is sub judice, the slew of messages and the onslaught on various platforms from the government side, from the bank side, from the mobile company side to the citizens to go ahead and link their Aadhaar to various other welfare schemes and essential daily life schemes is something that has come up for discussion before the Supreme Court, and that is what is being assailed.